G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. So early steps, what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning out the clay balls, so the balls get bucketed out into a little trolley thing where they're washed, then they'll be screeded and I'll throw them in a wheelbarrow. I have a second wheelbarrow and I reckon I'll at least need both of them to do that. But the other little job I'm doing out of sheer disgust is the wicking bed. Now you may remember that I planted the wicking bed with cabbages and lettuces and beetroot, amongst other things. Well, the rats ate every single cabbage. They don't like tomatoes and chives apparently. Then they proceeded from the cabbage to go to the lettuce. Once the lettuce was gone, they proceeded to go on to the beets. God bless their cotton socks. So, what I'm currently doing is looking at height to completely encase this bed with a mesh, a rat-proof mesh. I'll probably go with the higher one because it gives me a lot more room. They're just rested in there at the moment. I'm really at the stage where I'm going to make sure, see, the wicking bed is where I want to put a lot of that sort of stuff that rats would eat, whereas a lot of the other beds, you know, it's gooseberries and tropical peach and stuff. I mean, the rats aren't going to eat that, so that's pretty safe. But this bed I'm going to do, I think I said previously that I am going to do something similar with the rebuilt chicken house and aquaponics beds. So yeah, that's the plan. I've started by cleaning out the big boy, and I'm dicking around with those posts and a mesh cover so I can at least get some stuff back in, even though we are coming up towards autumn and the rats tend to die down then and go and hide, but I'm sick of it and I'm going to deal with it. So that, my friends, is the frame that I only need to wrap the outside of in wire, which I've already purchased but I can't see right at present, so not to worry. And we should be rat proof. That bed's going to become my lettuce and cabbage bed, stuff like that. Yes, I know the rose has got to come out of there. I'm waiting for winter. I'll cut him back anyway, and then come winter I'll dig him right out and move him. And that will be my cabbage and lettuce bed, hopefully absolutely rat free. I can't believe it. Alright, there you go. I'll show you when the wire's on as well, just to prove that I did it. So I've put a frame on the bottom as well. Because I couldn't wrap the wire quite as tightly as I really wanted to, it was far too accessible, so we've solved that problem now. You can see I've done the door frame. Just got to wire that up and then put the door in. So you're probably wondering, yeah, but why didn't he do something with the aquaponics bed? Well, the answer is it's actually been bloody just about raining every single day for over 2 weeks now. We've had a ton of water. It's going to be a good winter season, I think, because everything's really quite damp. So that's why I haven't started on the main job. I've been just sticking with that garden bed frame because I want to get that in place and on. And I can do it in sort of bits and bobs, you know, like if I get a half an hour where it's dry, I'll run out and do a bit more. So that's the story. And so there it is at last. The rat-proof cage, I hope. I'm pretty happy with it in terms of nothing's going to get in through the wire. It's either double overlapped in most places. Wherever there's a join, often it's triple overlapped. I'll plant that out if the sun keeps out. It's still raining, you can see how damp everything is. Look at it. So we get about 15 minutes of sun and then about 15 minutes of rain. Bizarre weather, especially for this time of year, but I'm going to post the video now. I'll replant lettuces and cabbages in the front of that. The only things the rats left me was chives and tomatoes. So that's something. That tomato in up that end there, that's the one I rescued from the aquaponics bed. So there you go, folks. Let's hope we have effectively a rat-proof bed. Alrighty, see ya. Thought I'd give you a quick sneaky peek. There it is, replanted with Chinese cabbage, wombok and cos lettuces along the front. And yes, you can see the door works a treat. I can actually climb right in there. Well, not that I need to, but I guess if I wanted to, I can. There you go, folks. Have a good one, eh? Shh, our secret.